Yo, welcome everyone. If Bitcoin gets a push down, this will probably be your last chance for a good long trade. Let me show you why. As of right now, we are still trading in a very nicely respected horizontal range. Only a couple of hours ago, we got a push down towards the mid-level of the range and a very small bounce back towards the upside. However, a lot of people are actually not aware that this even is a horizontal range because majority much rather trade some kind of patterns. That is why majority of the market is right now not paying attention to the range right here, but actually towards some kind of a symmetrical triangle. Connecting our lower highs with a diagonal area of resistance, connecting our higher lows with a diagonal area of support, it really does look like Bitcoin might even be forming some kind of a symmetrical triangle. However, right here, I definitely need to give you a very big warning. Even if we are right now going to see a successful break towards the upside, which could potentially happen because of the bullish indications in the order flow right here, and yes, we are going to talk about that in a moment, I would simply say I am not interested firing another long position exactly at the top of our horizontal range. Of course, I am not saying we cannot see a successful breakout towards the upside, towards maybe even 120,000 US dollars. However, we usually need to think a little bit logically. The best long trades are always offered to us at the bottom of the range, at the areas of support. That is also why if we do see a push towards downside, yes, I am going to be interested to also fire another brand new long position, not only on Bitcoin, but also probably on many different altcoins that I am as of right now also holding a brand new long position on. But nevertheless, people, for sure, are usually going to be bullish at the area of resistance and bearish at the area of support. Of course, because of that, if the opportunity is going to be offered to us, if people are going to be bearish right here, we definitely need to take the opportunity, and of course also for us to then enter another brand new long or a buying position. And let me right now share with you why this specific area is such a nice level you should really be aware of. Pay attention right now to the Bitcoin CME futures chart. You are clearly going to see only a couple of days ago, Bitcoin has formed a brand new CME gap at approximately 115,000 US dollars. Where is going to be the bottom of our range? 115.2 thousand US dollar area. And not only that, this specific support level right here is actually quite an important one, also because of the Elliott wave count I already shared with you yesterday. Probably right now you're aware that Bitcoin is at the moment definitely moving in a significant uptrend, and probably as of right now we are still trading in the third Elliott wave. However, in the third Elliott wave, we can still identify the 5-wave price structure towards the upside. So what we can right now do, we can say we got an impulse right here, we got a correction, another impulse. As of right now, Bitcoin is probably forming the fourth Elliott wave. However, I do not know exactly if we are right now going to see another push up first and then a push towards upside, but nevertheless, if the area of support is going to be hit, in my opinion, the fourth Elliott wave then is going to end, and only then we can expect another push towards the upside for Bitcoin to then finally finish the third Elliott wave, hit the price target of our 1.618 Fibonacci extension level right here, and then start forming a bigger fourth Elliott wave. But as of right now, we definitely need to be slightly more patient to see if we do see a push down, feel maybe even our CME gap, go towards our fourth Elliott wave right here, simply because this specific area is also going to be a major Fibonacci retracement price target. But before we do talk about that, I really right now need to announce that yes, I am launching a free VIP Discord group, and all you have to do, click the specific link down below in the description, join the Discord group, and already today in the evening, I am going to host my first live stream. Additionally, make sure you are smashing up the like button. Right now, let me share with you why this specific area is such an important one a lot of people probably are actually going to ignore. Look right now where 0.32 Fibonacci retracement level is landing, 114.5 thousand US dollars. And this specific Fibonacci retracement level is also really not a random area of support. Let me right now actually go with the anchored VWAP, and we are going to anchor it before Bitcoin actually started moving so impulsively towards the upside. You can right now see it is coming in almost exactly at our Fibonacci retracement level right here. And also additionally, if we go with our exponential moving averages on the 1 hourly and also on the 4 hourly time frame, you can clearly right now see the 200 EMA on the 1 hourly is curving towards the upside. If Bitcoin is going to move lower in the next couple of hours, the EMA right here probably is going to catch up with our Fibonacci level with the anchored VWAP. And also, as we said before, we are then probably going to feel our CME gap at approximately 115,000 US dollars. Not only that, we are going to know Bitcoin is trading at the bottom of our horizontal range, which usually it is going to be a very nice area for us to be looking for a brand new long or a buy position. Now, of course, once again, I am not saying we cannot see right now only a very small push down and then already a continuation towards another all-time high. Everything in the market is possible. However, right now, I am giving you my exact plan with the highest probability trades. And right now, if I would not be holding my long positions right here, I would definitely look to enter another long position of Bitcoin approximately at this specific area, approximately at 115,000 US dollars. Now, additionally, pay attention to what other people are right now doing in the market. On the 30-minute time frame for the past couple of hours right here, clearly you can notice higher lows are being formed on Bitcoin. Additionally, the CVD indicator, which is measuring if brand new buying or selling pressure is coming in the market, is seeing a significant lower low. So this indication right here is actually already going to be a bullish Bitcoin indication, which could potentially mean we might even see already a push towards the upside, maybe then some kind of a swing failure pattern or a liquidity grab exactly at the top of our horizontal range, and only then a rejection towards upside. Why I am saying that the top of the range right here is such an important price target? Also because of the liquidations that we are going to talk about in a moment. But nevertheless, people right now are shorting Bitcoin. They are really convinced we can be expecting a bigger push down. But as I usually say, if we trade with the trend, if we trade with the path of least resistance, we should only be interested to fire another long or a buy position. And if the opportunity is actually going to be offered to us, of course, we could be looking for a brand new long or a buy position at approximately 115,000 US dollars, because in my opinion, it is going to offer us the highest probability trade. If the level is not going to be hit, simply expect higher, and our next major price target in that case is going to be approximately 121,000 US dollar area. Additionally, let me zoom out a little bit on the weekly time frame, because what are you going to see right here? Weekly candle is going to close literally in the next 14 hours. You be the judge, but at least in my opinion, the weekly candle right here looks nothing else but bullish. So it really is a very nice green candle towards the upside. It means that probably Bitcoin can continue much higher in the next couple of weeks, because of course we are probably forming this major bullish 5-wave price structure towards the upside. Now, something very interesting is actually happening in terms of the volume. If we go right now with the volume indicator, you're actually going to see volume has been decreasing significantly on the entire push up. So the volume right here, to be honest, is nothing major and nothing bullish right here. However, unless Bitcoin is right now actually going to change the trend on the lower term time frames, I remain bullish. I want to see higher, and that is why I also remain in all of my long positions, and that is also why I am telling to you we can be looking for another brand new long or buy position at the area of support. That is why if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free bonus using the SEC link down below in the description. No KYC, no VPN, and only after you're going to register, you're already going to get 10 USDT completely for free. Then of course also you can join our free Discord group with the third link down below, because yes, the spots are limited to only first 200 people. Right now, let me me also do share with you why the top of our horizontal range, it is definitely going to be another very important level I would be aware of, where potentially, if Bitcoin right now does go higher, we can be expecting a rejection back towards the downside. Going right now with the Bitcoin liquidation heat map on the 1 week time frame, for sure, we have bigger liquidations, not above the highs right here, but actually below the lows at approximately 107,000 US dollars, where hundreds of millions of long positions are going to be liquidated and stopped out from the entire crypto market. But the thing is, a quite significant liquidation cluster is going to land exactly at our recent highs, where also hundreds of millions of short positions are going to get wrecked. So logically thinking right now, if Bitcoin is moving in an uptrend, if probably we are still forming this major 5-wave price structure towards the upside, I don't really think it's quite likely for Bitcoin to go below the previous lows and liquidate the people at approximately 107,000 US dollars. That is why, in my opinion, if we are looking for a push down, I would much rather say to you, probably we can be expecting Bitcoin bottoming out at approximately 105,000 US dollars and only then attack the higher liquidation cluster at approximately 119,000 US dollars. So yes, to be honest, I want to see higher, and that is also why I am telling to you, if the push towards the downside is actually going to happen, it is probably going to be one of your last chances where you can be looking for a good long or a buy position before another all-time high is going to be formed. Additionally, let me right now share with you what has been happening with the Elliott stochastic CG oscillator on the 1 hour time frame. Here we are forming a double top pattern. Usually this right here is actually going to be some kind of a bearish Bitcoin indication. So again, I would not be surprised if this bullish CVD divergence right here is actually going to fail and Bitcoin does see another push towards upside. So you can clearly see how I'm right here approaching the chart. I am not saying we must see a push towards the upside. I am not saying we must see a push towards upside. I am simply aware that the trend right now is towards the upside, and only if the market is going to commit to us and hit our area of support right here, only in that case I am prepared to deploy my capital and to simply fire another long or a buy position right here. Additionally, probably right now you're wondering, what can we expect with altcoins? If Bitcoin does see a push down right here, probably the altcoins market is going to follow. And the reality is, probably you can be also looking for long positions on Ethereum, maybe also on Cardano, Polkadot, whatever altcoin you think is going to perform well. Pay attention right now to the XRP price, because here it really does look like we started pumping significantly towards the upside exactly from our area of support that I also posted literally on Twitter, gave you the exact path what I am expecting with this major key level, because right now it really does look like we have gotten a very nice bounce towards the upside. Also, only a couple of hours ago XRP hit a major area of resistance right here, but the thing is, if Bitcoin does continue higher towards a brand new all-time high, to be honest, also with XRP, I would be expecting another all-time high literally in the next couple of weeks. Probably I am going to talk about XRP on today's first special live stream in the Discord group right here. That is why make sure you join with the link down below, because spots are very limited. And also, if you want to get some free bonuses, click the second link down below. No KYC, no VPN, because only after you register you're already going to get 10 USDT. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.